Episode 243. So Hailey tells Randy about Bill wanting her to get pregnant, and she's like, I don't know if we should continue this scam with Bill because he's demanding this baby, and that is just not an option. So Randy tells her that they have bigger problems than Bill wanting to get her pregnant. Next, Chelsea tells Madison that she's going to go and check on Hailey because her dad would have a fit if she didn't try to say something if she saw Hailey in trouble or arguing with someone. And so, yeah, but she knows it's much more than that. Chelsea want to know what the hell is going on because although she's playing nice with Hailey, she don't trust Hailey, and I don't blame her. Next, Tomas tells Bill that his caseload is lighter and that Lynette's case has been dismissed. And Bill tells him that he thought he would have learned by now that he has his hand in everything. And I know Tomas is looking at him like, yeah, you doing too much for Lynette. And what's really going on? Bill schools Tomas on how he pulled strings with the judge on Lynette's case and how he did a favor for the judge in regards to the judge's son a while ago. And so, that's why he was able to call in a favor to get Lynette's case dismissed. And that's why he's the most popular lawyer in the DC area because he's built connections with a lot of the law enforcement, with judges and people of that nature. Next, Chelsea tells Madison something ain't right about Hailey having an intimate conversation with Randy, aka Sam. And she's just talking to Chelsea like something don't seem right with what they're looking at. Next, Hailey is getting jumpy about continuing her con in regards to being married to Bill, and Randy tells her that she needs to stick to the plan. But has these two talked about how long this plan is supposed to go? Because Hailey tells him it's already been a year that she's been married to Bill, and things is starting to come unraveled. And so, yeah, and Bill wants a baby really bad. And so how the hell is they gonna pull this off? And so I think that she needs to move on, but Randy lets her know that he can keep Lynette in check. But Hailey's like, can you really? Because nobody really controls Lynette, and we can see that Lynette is a scheming ass person. She more scheming than Hailey and Randy put together. Next, Chelsea goes over to Hailey and Randy's table and she asks Hailey, is everything all right? And Hailey gets snappy, insinuating that Chelsea was eavesdropping. Chelsea tells Hailey that she was just being concerned. And Chelsea asks who's Randy? And Hailey tells her the story about Randy being Sammy and how he helped her when she miscarried at Uptown and how she wants to hire him for an off-the-books assignment. And Chelsea tells her that if Sammy works for Joey, what is she hiring him for? A hitman? And again, like I said, Hailey's story is just unraveling. It really is. It's like she's getting caught left and right, and then she's trying to fly by the seat of her pants, and I don't know if that's really working. So next, Leslie goes to the casino to pester Vanessa on details about the upcoming press conference, and Joey tells Leslie he doesn't want a press conference for the clinic. Next, Bill tells Tomas that he struck gold when he met Kat at his wedding and that he emphasizes how protective he is of Kat, even though Kat doesn't acknowledge him as a uncle and that she's still upset about him divorcing her Aunt Danny. He still is protective of her and he doesn't want anything bad to happen. So Tomas tells Bill that he talked Kat out of moving in with him because he didn't feel that she was doing it for the right reason. He felt that she was just doing it because she got into a fight with Chelsea. Next, Joey tells Leslie he gave her a lot of money to the clinic so that it could support itself, and he feels that the clinic doesn't need community support. So Joey tells Leslie that he doesn't think she should be the face of the clinic. In other words, you just too ghetto. Like, nah, we don't want you representing us at all. And so he suggests Vanessa, but Vanessa suggests Derek because Derek is the new general manager and that's part of his job description. So Vanessa tells Leslie that she wants to be there when Leslie meets with Derek because she knows that Derek doesn't want anything to do with Leslie, and you can't blame him because Leslie is just, it's too much. Next, Vanessa tells Derek she wants him to be the face of the clinic and to be the speaker at the press conference regarding the clinic. Next, Joey checks Randy on his whereabouts because he should have been around to keep Leslie from him. So Joey knows where he was, but I think that's just Joey's roundabout way of letting him know he's getting sloppy. And he wants Randy to tell him where he was. Next, Hailey's scheming ass tells Bill that she wanted to hire Sammy as a bodyguard, and Bill tells her she doesn't want to owe Joey favors. And so Hailey tells him, but he can owe Joey favors, but she can't. So she's trying to turn it back on him. She's doing everything she can to keep that lie going. So Hailey suggests that maybe they need to get away for a while. Next, Randy lies that he was taking care of business for Joey at Uptown, and Joey dismisses him, and he's looking like he doesn't trust Randy as far as he can throw him. And now Joey is really suspicious and going to be on the case of finding out what is going on with Randy and Hailey. And again, like I said, I really think this con has ran its course and they need to just bust up and leave before they're exposed. And that ends the episode.